Hey guys, this is Panda here, and I'm going to show you some before and after videos of how to fix Charlie for the HMG speed up time. I'm going to go through all the HMGs on this alt. I have, advanced heavies. I don't have player heavies, but I do have player HMGs, and I can use officer one. So I pull out a Gaston's here and show you some stuff. The Gaston's HMG does not fire off the full clip before it just barely overheats. I don't know why I took that off. Was that a bug or something? The thing only gets to like 112 last I checked. I don't know. Which is not impressive compared to the other HMGs. So it might have been a bug. I don't know if CCP said anything about that. It is an officer variant. Personally, I don't care. I only use that thing, on certain maps, or it might be PC. I don't know. Really, if you want to go HMG stomp in close quarters, the burst HMGs are the way to go. Before, they were the way to go. Still, no one used them because they were either too expensive for them, or hard to fit, or B, they didn't like them, they didn't feel the heat, and they didn't have the logic team to back them up. So that's why no one used it, because it was a solo kind of HMG, now it's in half-ass mood you can use it. I don't know why CCP keeps giving the noobs handicaps. I liked it when this game was challenging and players were going to be better than other players because they didn't fucking suck. But now it's different. It was nice when tanks were 3.2 million ish, and you either were a tanker you weren't, or in heavy was around 100k, and you lost that fucking thing, being a dumbass before it's done. Kudos to you, bud. It was nice and everything was really expensive. It gave more depth to the game.
CC damage critical.
This is the after of the assault variants of before it's done. They're more built for long range. Personally, I don't think they have enough pinpoint accuracy at range. It's supposedly only 20 meters. I don't even feel like I get that. They kind of suck. Really. I tried to use these things in open plains on Manny's Peak, and it's terrible there, even there, when it's supposed to be built for those kinds of situations. But it just sucks. Enough with the HMGs. Talk a little bit about Charlie. First off, I'm going to start with scouting. I do like my main Matar scout now. It's not getting bullied by those fucking Caldari assholes. And really what made the Caldari such a slayer was the fact that it has hit detection bugs. On top of it being able to strafe out the ass. On top of it with that precision and that range all bundled up into one. And then the Minotaur, the only E-War Minotaur scouts get is hack. Oh look, you get to stab shit, but it's hack. They were right to give Amar the precision, because the Amar only has stamina, and if you compare the Minotaur to a proto Amar, and stamina-wise, if you want to talk about stamina, or you want to go with a stamina scout, it's actually, it was actually kind of proper to go Minotaur just for the diversity that it gave. The stamina regen and stamina duration numbers weren't all that much lower for the Minotaur to a proto Amar, so it was kind of shit. So the Amar was useless for a while. Now it's not. Everyone's going to the Amar Scout for their flavor of the month. That's why everyone wanted a respec. First of all, if you guys think you're gonna get a respec, you're shit out of your mind. Tankers got nerfed Ast, Alpha, and Bravo. I mean, they got nerfed the fuck up. You think CCP? I mean, you put what? Like 1.9 million SP into your little scout, but us tankers put some 25, 30 million SP into all our tanks, and you think you're gonna get a fucking respec? Get the fuck out of here. Have fun with your range. What you're mad about is you can't be a scout hunter. You can't fuck with people that actually want to do shit to the game. Try to change the outcome of the game. That's why you're mad. You don't want to change. You can't attack skillful people anymore. You got to use your fucking eyes. You don't get, crutch little scans or like dots on top of them. You don't get your little GPS guiding systems anymore. But hey, you get to scan militia suits and heavies, don't you? So that's a plus, right? Basically, the Caldari isn't invalid. It still isn't invalid. It hasn't gone invalid. It can scan heavies and Amars just fine. You're just mad because you can't slay everything. So, have fun. Have fun shooting up heavies and assaults and Amars and shit. The assault buff is awesome. My basic Dragonfly scout, assault blueprint thing, it's like 450 shield, just basic. Just basic shield extenders on. I can get it up to 650, but I can fit shit else. Assault suit buff is awesome. It's gonna put these little bitch scouts in place. You're not gonna walk up to 3 assault suits, strafe up and nail them all down. You're just not going to. The heavy fitting nerf was, I guess, appropriate, seeing that heavies could apparently fit everything they wanted, which was a problem. But really, everything can fit everything you want when you think about it, so why not go nerf them? But hey, it's all up to you. CCP did nerf the shit out of the Caldari. I heard the party shit to fit now. But hey, it is the solo sentinel. It is the solo fatty. So it is the sentinel that can do on a forge gun, and with a forge gun on a rooftop somewhere. I'm not giving a damn about anything. So I'm not person spec'd into Caldari Sentinels, and I haven't used them ever for God knows how long. I have an alt that is going to go into Caldari Sentinels because it's already in Commandos, and it's got all the shield mods, and it's got snipers and lower rifles all maxed. It's a decent alt, but I don't really use it that much. But yeah, I'll go into shield tanking it. I'm curious about it. These turn installs, man, they're fucking killing me. I've gotten killed by 2 of them so far. All of them got some blueberry in the red line. I don't know why CCP keeps on giving these dudes, handicaps. If you want to be a tanker, man, or you want to kill tanks, you gotta get fucking tanks, man. The best thing to kill a tank with, best thing to kill a dropship with, is a dropship with a tank. Those are the only things. The best thing in any game to kill vehicles with is another vehicle. Always has been and always should be. Not some homing guiding missile. Sure, you want to compare it to real life. Oh, well, in real life, one man can shoot down a tank 300 meters away. Or whatever. I don't know the exact statistics of it. But if we started comparing deaths to real life, first of all, my railgun blast, the shock wave of this fucker, the air around you would just rip your fucking forge gun in half, along with your entire face. Yeah, let's start applying real life physics to the fucking game. Let's do that. I'd argue you would blow up half the map that would be destroyed, so, like I was ranting on before, why CCP keeps giving the AV, handicaps, and the tankers more and more nerfs. I don't understand. Sure, tanks were overpowered, and mostly they were used by douchebags with KD goals, but then there were the tankers like me that like blowing up tanks and those KD assholes. Why you decided to nerf us all, I don't know. It was
NCC shield
unnecessary.
damage 50%.
Not every tanker is a bad tanker, you know, but he just couldn't understand that. He just listened to the community and all. And mainly those AV guys, they're not shooting tanks all day like we are. They're not looking for tanks to shoot all day like we are. They know fucking nothing about destroying tanks, because that vehicle upgrades and vehicle command and turn operations skill book hasn't even been bought yet. So how the fuck are you gonna talk like you know us tankers, but yeah, you don't even fucking do it? You've probably never even gotten in a tank. Oh, look at Sika. Ooh, he's got a Sika. You know so much now. Oh, you go kill 3 guys with a Soma. Alright, congrats. But how did you die? Through a particle cannon. I mean, I'm just really genuinely tired of losing tanks to people that just want to proto-stomp. And really, when you think about it, that's all it is. Just people that want to shoot up the blueberries and the noobs, the new guys, which immediately uninstall the game after they try it out. I've talked to several friends that have tried this game, they've played it, and they say it sucks. I asked them, why do you think it sucks? Well, I don't care about graphics. I just don't like the huge SP gap, which, you know, that's understandable. Some people aren't going to like the SP gap, the skill gap, the weapon unlock gap. I can understand that to any means, but other players, they like that. They like that you have to wait to be able to take someone on. But it's not like that anymore, really. If you want this tanker dead that put 20 million SP into his tank, you just spec into advanced level F45s and put it on a basic scout and run into him with a 10k LAV. That's how you do it. Or you just harass him from the red line on an install the entire game. That is how it's done now. Jihads were already bad enough, and now they're even worse because we can't go to certain sections of the map without losing 1500 HP every 1.60 seconds. So that's the end of my rant / commentary. Don't subscribe to the channel, don't feel like seeing your shit. That's all.